Welcome to another algebra session where we will be talking about finding the constant of variation. And that basically involves taking two things that change with respect to each other and finding the relationship that they have. So it's the constant of variation, how they change. So the two things here are bars and hours. Bars and hours. So DJ Kamloops is writing a song, and she writes 6 bars in 3 hours. 6 bars in 3 hours, which is 2 bars per hour. And you can also say, to check, she also writes 14 bars in 7 hours. So that's also 2. So this is the answer, and this just gives you a way to check that answer. You can use either one to get the answer. So on average, she's writing 2 bars per hour. Okay. So William and Nathan are making their party invitations. The first night they do 9 invitations in 3 hours. So let's get our answer. How many invitations per hour? 9 divided by 3 gives us 3. Then let's go ahead and check. They also do 21 invitations in 7 hours. So 21 divided by 7 equals 3. Check. Great. So 3 invitations per hour. It takes a lot of time to write those invitations. I've never taken 20 minutes to write an invitation. Maybe I'm just not nice. Gabrielle spent 3 minutes cleaning 9 dishes in the morning. So 9 dishes in 3 minutes. And 6 minutes cleaning 18 dishes. So 18 dishes in 6 minutes. Okay, so we've got 9 divided by 3, which equals 3. And to check, we have 18 divided by 6, which is 3. So 3 dishes per minute. That seems right. I can do 3 dishes per minute. Okay, so we're dancing now. And we're dancing 9 times in 3 hours. Or we're dancing 12 times in 4 hours. You pick. So let's start with the 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So we're dancing 3 dances per hour. And we can check with our 9 divided by 3 that we also get 3. Cool. So we're dancing 3 times per hour. Sydney learned a total of 4 appetizer recipes over the course of 2 weeks of culinary school. Okay, so it takes 2 weeks to learn 4 appetizers. So how many appetizers per week do you think? 2. Or we could say it took her 7 weeks to learn 14 appetizers to check. So 14 divided by 7 is 2. So 2 appetizer recipes. A company is doing interviews for a new job opening. During the first day, they do 4 interviews in 2 hours. So we already know we're going to take 4 divided by 2. This gives us 2. And the next day, they do 10 interviews in 5 hours. So that's going to be 10 divided by 5 equals 2. How many interviews an hour do they do? 2 interviews per hour. Okay, so Magnus Carlsen current chess world champion. I actually know a lot about Magnus Carlsen. Can play. I enjoy watching chess and playing it. Can play 4 games against the computer in 2 hours. 4 games against the computer in 2 hours at the beginning of the month. So that's 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2 games per hour, or 6 games in 3 hours, which is also equal to 2. So Magnus Carlsen can play 2 games an hour. Now, what's true is there's actually different speeds of chess. So you could play a 3 to 5 hour game of chess, and I've seen Magnus Carlsen play a minute game of chess. It's called bullet chess. So if you think chess is boring, spend a minute watching it, and you won't have wasted that much time at least. But it's pretty exciting when they make moves that fast, high level moves. So that's 2 games per hour. Okay, we've got another Magnus Carlsen question. That makes me happy. If 6 divided by 3 is 2, I think it's the same question, so I won't over-explain it. 14 and 7. So 14 divided by 7. Maybe the algorithm knew I liked chess. If you like dancing, maybe you'll get 2 dancing questions. So we have 2 and 2. All right. Hannah finds it more efficient to break up her homework into chunks. She spends 2 minutes doing 4 questions and 6 minutes doing 12 questions, thus completing her assignment. How many questions can she do in a minute? So 4 questions in 2 minutes is 2 questions per minute, or 12 questions in 6 minutes is 2 questions per minute. So 2 questions per minute. And a company is doing interviews for a new job opening. During the first day, they do 6 interviews in 3 hours. And the next day, they get 8 interviews done in 4 hours. So 6 interviews in 3 hours, and then 8 interviews in 4 hours. So 6 divided by 3 equals 2, and 8 divided by 4 equals 2. So you do 2 interviews per hour, or the company does 2 interviews per hour. All right, guys, maybe you can start thinking about where constants of variation show up in your life. How many cookies do you eat per minute? I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you guys next time.